There's a raid already. Oh, they're coming in. Watch out. Dr. Claw is here. Throw underwear everywhere. Hey, Dr. Claw and Raiders, how are you? I'm just getting set up, just getting started. I'll throw some underwear at you right there. How are you guys? Cheers to sociable. Let me get the screen up. Boom. There we go. How are you doing? Howdy. We're just getting ready to go. Thank you for the raid, Dr. Claw. What were you playing today? What were you playing today, sir? Bloodborne! Bloodborne. How are you liking it? Is it your first go? I think. Is it your first go at Bloodborne? And where are you? And what boss are you fighting? And how did you do? You got all beat up in Bloodborne today. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. We're just about to start. I'm just about to get beat up by Malakath. First time playing it? Awesome. It's a great game. It's got lots of pixel life. If you know what I mean by pixel life. When you smack a boss and you hit him and you do 40% damage and you hit him again and now it's 80% damage and you hit him again, he should die because it should be 120%, but he goes down to one sliver of life and you gotta hit him again. Pixel life. Past Amelia. Trying to explore areas. Just got grabbed by Amygdala. Ah, right on. Cool. Cool. You're doing great. That's great. That's a great game. Very gothic horror, Lovecraftian goodness. What weapon are you using? Which did you pick? Are you running with the shoot axe, or are you running with the saw blade? Or maybe you got some other weapon that you swapped up to. Maybe what else do they have? They've got the whip. They got that whip thing. Try to remember. The starter saw blade. There's nothing wrong with the saw blade. You can go the whole game with the saw blade. All of those starting weapons, you can go the whole game. Saw blade is great. Hey, Meme, how are you, bud? Nice to see you. Cheers, sociable. Threaded cane. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. All right. Well. I'm about to Kirk Hammer. That's the other one. Yeah, the big that one's harder to use. That one's harder to use. The Kirk Hammer, the Moonlight Sword, the Pizza Cutter, but you don't get that till late in the game. Yeah, that's a great. Those are all great choices. We're fighting Malakath. We beat the Tree Sentinel in the front of the boss arena, so we don't have to fight that every time we run by or try to dodge it. I can do the first phase about 75% of the time, but I'm getting wrecked on the second phase because he jumps all over the place all the time. So I don't have the dance down for the second phase, but I did discover that he is a glass cannon. He doesn't have a lot of like oomph. He can break his poise and you can do quite a lot of damage on him if you can touch him. If you can touch him, that's the problem with him. I was just waiting for, there was an update on Wukong. Wukong will be the game after Elden Ring. I still have Elden Ring DLC to do, but Wukong is after Elden Ring. And at night, we finished Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's done. We completed it yesterday. So we're going to switch up to Space Marines 2 on the nighttime stream. 655 deaths on Elden Ring. So far and counting. Hello, Jello. What's up? Nice to see you, Terrell. Let's go. You guys ready? Let's play some Elden Ring. Let's play some Elden Thing. And see what we can do today. Stop the outside music. Close this thing. And we're good to go. I was out swimming today with Mama Quicks. And I stopped at the Timmy's. Got myself a Timmy's coffee. So I'm finishing that up. And it's raining here today. Did I put the dog down? What dog? What dog are we talking about? Are you talking to me? I don't own a dog, let alone a dog to put down. Or you're talking about Malakath. No, the dog is. If you're talking about Malakath, the dog is still alive. We're trying. Yeah, no, he's not down yet. I can fight his first phase. I tried using that thing, Terrell. I tried, buddy. I tried. I know what you're talking about, but the timing is too hard. He's all over the place, and he's swinging, and I think I'd be better off just trying to smack him in the balls and crumble him. I crumbled him a couple of times. I almost beat him. He was one hit from death. One hit from death, and then he flipped off on me. And look at a video. I understand what you're saying about he gets up in the air and he spins and he throws 3 blasts, shockwaves at you, and on the last one he goes orange. And I know what you're talking about, but I can't pull it off well enough. I'm not good enough at that dance. And I think, I mean, I'm still willing to try it, but I think I could probably beat him straight up. I think I could probably just take my Lion's Claw to him and crumble him. Now, I could stand corrected. Today might prove to be a day that I stand corrected on that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, at least you know now we compare him with the thing, yeah. But it's hard to time that, like, because he only does it, doesn't always do it, and he only does it at certain times. I'm usually facing the wrong way, or I'm not quick enough with the fingers to flick the switch to do it. And anyway, here's our guy. I was originally wearing, it's so weird, yesterday, I had this really cool set of Drake armor. And I was wearing it, and the game was letting me wear it, and I was rolling fine. And then all of a sudden, I came up off the site of grace. I hadn't changed my loadout at all, and I was rolling heavy. All of a sudden, I was rolling heavy. So, am I Canadian? I got excited about Timmy's, and now I hear an accent. I am Canadian. Yes, I am Canadian, Weasel. I am Canadian. There's my Timmy's. That's my proof. There's my proof. My Timmy's right there. I went out swimming this morning, Weaseltown. I live up north of Toronto. I'm in Ontario. Sorry, I know what the rest of Canada thinks about Torontonians. I know. I'm not a snob, I promise you. I don't think all of Canada revolves around me. I'm actually grew up in Nova Scotia. I'm actually a Nova Scotian. I got transplanted. So, yeah, I'm Canadian. Are you Canadian, Weaseltown? My Timmy's is done, though. My Timmy's is finished. I'm gonna have to switch over to some beer or some. I need to look at my fridge. It's bare, chat. I need to get more beer and I need to get more pop. I got 1 can of pop and 3 beers left. I got to replace that. You're from Pennsylvania. Ah, you're Pennsylvanian. Nice, nice. I've never been to Pennsylvania. I've been to a bunch of states. I like the states. Where have I been? I've been to Maine. I've been to Massachusetts. I've been to New York. I've been to New Hampshire. I've been to Vermont. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to Texas. I've been to California. I've been to Nevada. I've been to New Mexico. I've been to Michigan. I've been to Ohio. That might be it. I've been to a few states, but I haven't been to Pennsylvania. No, I'm missing my... Pennsylvania is like big... It's like farmland, isn't it? Like, it's probably similar to... It's probably similar kind of countryside as Southern Ontario. Southern Ontario is kind of like between the Great Lakes. It's all sort of glacial deposit farmland. It's miles and miles of farmland. I'm not sure if that's what Pennsylvania is like, but I'm guessing it might be. Every time I see or hear about Pennsylvania, I always see like farmers' fields and things. So I'm thinking it might be like that kind of an area, which is a nice area if it's like that. All right. About 90% farm and mountains, 10% is Philly and Pittsburgh. Right on. Cool. And these are places I've never been, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, but I bet they're cool. When I think of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, I think of like steel town, like gritty town, like hard-working, blue-collar, that's the place you go and the pub food is crazy good. Like the cheese steak. You know, you get the Philly cheesesteak and you get like the great burgers and amazing delis and big open markets and that's what I think of when I think about Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. And is Pittsburgh is that the town that has like it's like a valley with a lot of bridges across a river? Maybe I'm not thinking of the right place, but I remember watching a video with a guy that was traveling across America, and I think it was Pittsburgh, where you get like great coffee and there's like cool little bakeries and there's like all these bridges going across the river. We'll do PA food tour with, oh my God, food is our big discussion. We talk a lot about food in this channel. 3 rivers and shite load of bridges. Okay, so I am thinking of the right place. See? So I have the right idea in my mind. But I haven't been there personally. But one day I hope to go. Try scrapple. What's a scrapple? Is that some kind of like is that some kind of dessert? It sounds like scrambled apples or something. All right, here we are. This is our guy. Let me check the build here. This is our Malekith. This is our Malekith beating stick, chat. We're beating Malekith with this stick. Have I had a hot dog? Yeah, oh, for sure, I've had a hot dog. I don't eat them that often, but yeah, for sure I've had a hot dog. Is it some kind of a hot dog thing? Let me look at what my load is. So we're just going light. I'm just going with like some clothes that, so we're not naked. They're not helping me really at all. I'm gonna put my flask back over here. I've got strength increase for more damage, damage negation for me, Lion's Claw, 15% improvement on output damage, and charge to spells and skills, which is also the Lion's Claw output damage. So it's a pure melee. We're giving the dog a pure melee beatdown. That's what's going on here. No magic in this particular moment. We beat Placidusax with all magic, with pure magic beat. So Malekith, I'm trying to do a pure physical beatdown. Then we'll go back to the hybrid build we had. Hey Trinity, what's up? Quick related game question about this area. Go ahead. You're probably better off asking Terrell than me, because I'm not really knowledgeable on Elden Ring, other than I'm trying to be a little bit more knowledgeable. This is my second playthrough of Elden Ring. The first time I just rushed through it and made my lifeline and my strength weapon as powerful as possible. It just smashed everything. This time I'm trying to be a little bit more finessey. We're doing quest lines. I'm letting chat pick my leveling and stuff. We're going after some of the things chat wants to do. We're trying to change our look all the time. Did I get an item called the Blasphemous Claw in this area? It's something that's helpful during certain parts of this fight. Yes, I did. I know what you're talking about. Yes, Trinity. I got it. Terrell guided me to it. We did the Invader beat down, got the claw, but I'm not very good at using it. I know you're only supposed to use it when he goes orange, but I can't seem to time it right. I did have it equipped. I do have it. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this little piece of rock. This thing. That, right? I tried to use it, but I wasn't very good at it. This whole area effect thing. Whoosh! I know what you're talking about, but I couldn't get it to work. I'll leave it on there in case I give it another shot. I tried to use it. I know he flashes orange. I'm imagining that if I'm able to pull it off, it'll be amazing, and I can give him a really good beatdown. But I've not once succeeded in doing it, even though I kind of know what I'm supposed to do. It's similar to Dark Souls 1 DLC, where when you fight Manus, and he does all that magic stuff, and you can get the pendant, and you can do the pendant thing, and it pushes all the magic away from you. It's kind of like that, only it stuns him, right? Yeah, I have it. I haven't been able to do it properly, though. Yeah. I'm not warmed up at all yet either, so I'll probably have to go in there and die a few times and get used to the moveset again. Basically, I found there's two moves he does in the first phase that I can punish. And sometimes I go in and he does them enough that I can get him out pretty fast, and other times I go in and he doesn't do them for the longest time, and I have to sit around and wait for him to do those two moves. Because any other time I go in on him, he smacks me to death with that dagger. He keeps whacking me with the dagger. And so I'm better off just waiting for those two moves. Especially since I'm using this big sword and it's a little bit slow to fire the shot off with. I mean, probably I maybe could do a different setup with a faster weapon and do a bit more dancing. But this method that I'm using does seem to work. How much runes do I have? Nothing, right? Because they're in the boss room. So let's just go with this for now and we'll see how we do. I need to warm up. Let's jaunt on up here to Malekith. I already got rid of the Tree Sentinel, so I don't have to fight him anymore. Let's go do it. Let's go on up. Moving on up. All right. There we go. gotta make sure I get off this bridge because I fell down the hole a couple of times yesterday too. Ah, Terrell, you found it!
No way! You're mine! No way!
You wait until I get out of the arena to do that! You son of a bitch!
You're mine! Come on!
I put it on there for you. I had time to do it off stream. Terrell was waiting until I went into the arena. You son of a bitch. Oh god. I'm dead. God damn you, Terrell.
Emotional damage.
Oh, you're gonna drive me to drink early. I'm gonna start with a soda. I gotta work up to the beer. I'm glad it's working. I put that on there this morning. Your job is done. We'll have to find some more fun sound effects. It's been too long since we added new sound effects. But I know you guys liked that one the other day, so. It's fall, which means you can go get some pumpkin ale now. Ooh, is it any good? I may go out to the, well, I probably will go out to the shop later for some stuff to fill this fridge back up. I don't know if I'd like that or not. I might. Maybe, if I go to the liquor store instead of the beer store, I'll be able to get like individuals. I could try like 1 can or something as a tester. All right, that was not a good run. Let's try again. Tons of different kinds. Few are great, most are meh. Give me the name of one that's I might be able to find that's good or that you like. Wow. Sometimes I just get clipped. What I gotta do is I just gotta relax a little bit and not be so herky-jerky with it. Okay, I'm not close enough. See, normally I can run under that, but sometimes not to be. I know I can heal after. When he throws the darts, I can heal after that. I should have gone in there. Damn it. Now I gotta heal again. I can heal there. That's one. I got my back to the pillar. That was a mistake. I had my back to the pillar. There we go. Big bola. Wow, you did that. You double dipped that one. Double dipped that one. It's always the delayed attack. I always forget that he does. When I go in on that hit, I always forget that he's going to do a delayed attack. Do your thing. Pay a high price for that hit, though, sometimes. Ah, come on. Oh, that was... That's what I'm talking about, right? Like, he did so many dagger attacks and claws through the ground and darts, and he did very little throwing the boulder and swiping the ground. So I was dancing 90% of the time and waiting for that 10% of the time I could get a shot on him. Sometimes you go and he does a lot of boulder throwing and a lot of daggers swipe across the ground, and I can get the shots off, and we get a second phase really fast. And other times I'm just waiting forever. Okay, try again. Southern Tier Pumpkin. Pumpkin. It's called Pumpkin, or is that a typo? Southern Tier Pumpkin. I'll check. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. There. That's good. See, he did it right away that time. Oh, come on. But my exit strategy is not very good. Like, 90% of the time I can get out, and other times he throws darts in your face right away and swipes his dagger in your face. So I don't always get out clean. Usually I do, but like that time there, he just totally, there we go. See, that was my mistake, because he does a delayed swipe. So that's his normal, a delayed swipe. That's the other one that I can get him on, when he goes way up high and stabs. That one, I can get him on that one. If I'm faster. I was too slow there. Tired of waiting for it, because he does the dagger so much. Cut it out. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then half the time he throws the boulder, he runs sideways and I don't get the hit. I only get it like 50% of the time. Again, I keep forgetting the delay swipe. Why do I keep forgetting? What's wrong with my brain? Come on, I'm now too far away from him. Can I pull this off? Maybe I can pull that off right there. I don't know. Maybe I can pull that off. The last time I got that one, I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on launch. Oh, the pump. Have you tried it too? Oh, Shala Fly's Pumpkin Ale. That's another one. I'll look and see what they have. I don't know if they'll have any, but I'll look to see if they have any. Let's let the cutscene play the first time. It'll be the longest I'll be in second phase for a while, so I might as well play the cutscene. I'll try the stone again for you, all right? I'll put the stone on. I'll give it my best shot. I haven't been able to do it yet. I hope I can do it. I think I might need to heal too, eh? I might need to heal as well here. No, my heals are okay. That's the one right there, right? That's the one, that fourth spin. That's the one I'm supposed to do it on, right? Is that the only time he does it? Like, he flashes orange for like a microsecond on the fourth spin, and I don't know when I'm supposed to push the stone button. Is it just before the wave thing hits me, or is it as soon as he goes orange? I'm not sure how that works. I've never seen him go orange any other time. I'm gonna pick up some Elysian Pumpkin Variety Pack. I have to try one of these pumpkin ales. I've never tried a pumpkin ale. All right, let's go. Let's try again. Maybe I can get in on that claw attack. Maybe. That, I'd like to get another attack I could get in on. I rolled too soon. I was a little greedy. I was a little bit greedy. Again, I did it, chat. Why do I always do that? Why do I always roll early out? I know he's. Why do I have a mental block? I say it every single time, and I still don't do it. I know it. I say it, and I still don't do it. I have to wait to roll out because I know he's going to go like this, and he's going to wait. He's going to wait. And he's going to wait, and then he's going to fire. But every single time I roll out early, I don't know why. Maybe if I make a big deal of it right now, talking about it, I'll stop doing it. Brace the pumpkin, reject racist pumpkin microaggressions. What's going on, Seconds? It's Monday. It is Monday. Monday. It's a good day to beat Malekith. It's a good day to beat Malekith, chat. Maybe I should try a different flask of fizzle. I'm going with the stamina flask, I think it is, anyway. How is that not good enough? I don't understand. I don't understand how I don't roll. I'm really bad at rolling that, too. I roll it a lot. And then I do what I think I always do, and I get hit. What is wrong with my brain? What is wrong with my brain? Why did I not remember it? Okay, too early that time. See, what is wrong with my brain, chat? Okay. Start again. Now, delay. Remember the delay. There we go. I finally remembered, chat. I finally remembered one. Roll in. Hit him. So I can hit him here too. There we go. I got an extra. That was faster. I got an extra hit in there. That delay thing. What's wrong with my mind? I can't remember that. Finally remembered it. Okay. So we're gonna switch in. We're gonna drink. Switch into stone. We're gonna crumble him. We're gonna bump him. Right? We're gonna lock on. Crumble him. He's gonna make it blow up. Crumble him. Crumble him. There, see, this is what he does to me every time. That's what he does to me every time. You see the beating I was giving that guy? I was totally wrecking him. I was totally giving him the beating. And he goes whirly dervish on me. And right, I got one more hit to beat him. And nope. He's pretty weak in second phase, except he's so friggin' mobile. I owe you some deaths here. Let me get that set up. I've been how many? 4? 4 and counting, right? 660. He's pretty, it's just he's so mobile in the second phase. He's easy to crumble. And I can do massive damage. It's only gonna take 4 or 5 hits. But he's all over the place. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. How did that not do any damage to you? How do you have no damage on you? I saw the blood come off your body, but there's no damage on your body. Again, you sidestep me, no damage. I lose half my life, I get 2 swords on you, and you're fine. That's not fair. Jesus. Okay. Oh, come on, I rolled. I cannot get the timing for that roll down, man. It's so annoying. That would have been an easy hit there, but I mistimed the roll. Now I'm just getting beat down. Oh, it's so stupid. As soon as I got hit by the claw thing through the ground, I was like, I checked out of the fight. It's annoying. It's annoying to get hit by the thing that I should be able to roll every single time. I should be able just to roll in and hit you. I'm always getting clipped. I'm either too early or too late. It's a free hit, or usually. Do it again. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What am I doing here? Drinking that. Going in. All right. Let's try to do it by the numbers this time. Do it by the numbers this time. Not get bum rushed.
Well, Trebek. Fancy seeing you here.
Hey,
it's been a
Big
while.
Sean. How are you, bud? See how he backed off on me there, though? So I didn't get my hit. Again, he did. See, look at that. Now he's dodging. He's pre-dodging my hits. All my ins, all my attack ins. He's pre-dodging them. Again, he look. How is that? Finally. Bro. dodging every one of my hits. You're just an awkward hitbox. I can fight you, you're just an awkward hitbox. Now you're jumping back. Oh, come on. Don't you move! You jerk. Now I have to heal for sure. Oh, it takes a long wind up, yeah. Especially with the heavy weapon. It's slow. The annoying thing is I got, that was some good timing, it was. Well done, Big Sean. I can get the job done with this weapon. You saw me in the second phase just wrecking the guy with this thing. But he got away. I couldn't get that last hit in. Yeah, we were talking about hey Alan, what's up, buddy? Is it okay to, of course it's okay, bro. You're always welcome here, sir. I know it upsets you sometimes when I don't get to your, dialogue or your questions or your answers fast enough. But that's just a hazard of streaming, buddy. That's just, things get missed, bro. Things get missed. It's not personal. You're always welcome here, sir. Nice to see you. Sometimes my brain is... I'm lucky that I can function as a living human being with this brain. Oh, look at this, chat. Look at this. Oh, let's go! How was that for a beatdown? How was that for a beatdown? Do I need a heal? Might. Yes. Oh, I just don't know how to deal with that. I need a good opening on him. I need a good opening for him. I gotta figure out, like, if he does the same thing every time when we go to second phase. I don't know if he does. But if he does, I need a good opening on him. I know that if I can get behind him and I can get the lion's claw off, I can stagger him. I know that. Yeah, just gotta get the right kind of a moveset going. I know that if I can get behind him and get a solid lion's claw off, I can stagger him like in 1 or 2 hits. And if I could do that a couple of times... Let's go again. Let's go again. All right. Trying an experiment there, and the experiment failed. I was trying an experiment there to see if maybe I could just tank his attacks and just put those lion's claws on him, bang, 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 and guess.
No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on! No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on! How?
Exactly.
Holy shit!
Exactly. I was figuring if I could like just tank him and just wrap those lion's claws on him, I could crumble him and go to second phase right away. And I could just, instead of like dancing him and using 3 or 4 heal flasks, I'd just tank it, crumble him, go to second phase and hit 1 heal flask before the fight. But it didn't seem to work, so I thought it might be faster. Let me just waste a heal flask while I'm at it. Okay, let's go. So I guess I'm gonna have to dance him. I'll tank a few things, but I might be able to go in on that. I don't know. This one I can for sure.
Kesman 1988 says we need a use up blur kappa.
Suck blurb. We can get all. I can put all kinds of blurbs on. I had to refresh my memory on how to do them. We can find more stuff to put on for sure. See, he dodged that, right? He jumps backwards on me on that, which is annoying. Again, he dodged it.
This
I got a little bit on
says we need that you're trying your best and by God you can do this quick splurp kappa.
Try again here. See, sidestep me again. Come on, you should be in second phase. Oh, come on. I took a risk. I took a risk because he's so close. I thought that last hit was going to send him over the top, and it didn't. You're trying your best, and by God, you can do it. I need, like, the Rocky speech. It's not how many times you get hit. It's how many times... I don't know how the speech goes. How many times you can get hit and keep getting up. That's how winning is done, or something like that, right? Maybe I'll need those for the DLC. I'm being experimental right now. I thought for sure that last hit was going to put him over, so I was willing to risk it, and he didn't go over, and he killed me. I don't really care about getting hit too much, but I mean, I've got 13 flasks, so I don't really care about getting hit too much by him in the first phase. Second phase, I don't want it, because he's got that black flame effect thing going on, but... doing that, dodging me. See, I don't like when I go in for the shot, he's dodging me, and it's annoying. He tossed my salad. I thought I'd rolled out of that, but apparently I didn't. How? Chat, I rolled that. Firing the roll too early. It's harder to, when the claw thing and when the claws in the ground are when you're farther away from them. Like when you roll is all based on how close or far away you are from them, and that's my problem. If I'm at exactly the right distance, I roll it perfectly every time. If I'm too far away from him, I roll it too early and it hits me. My iframes end before the thing gets to me or while it gets to me. There's a 1996 Olympic gold medalist turned wrestler who is now retired. However, he coined the "You Suck" chant. Oh, I think I still have... Do I still have that on here? The "You Sucks"? Where were they? Are they here?
You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck!
Maybe I need to put that one on blurb for you guys. Maybe I should put that in your hands. I'm a little scared to put that in your hands. I'll hear it all the time. I rolled early. Chad. Oh, why do I roll so early all the time? I didn't... That... Get down. Down! Let's go, chat. That was a good run. My health is good. I don't have to worry about my health. Now, what's the opening we need here? He jumps in, I roll through. He swings again. And then we get him a claw. No? That didn't work. That did not work. Let's get in on them. He doesn't stick around long enough to see what's going on. He won the gold medal with a broken neck? Shit. He was a wrestler with a broken neck? That's scary. That's the kind of thing where I don't think I would go for the gold medal. If I knew my neck was broke, I don't think I would go for the gold medal. That's why I'm not a gold medalist, but I would value my ability to move my arms and legs and not become a quadriplegic for a gold medal. All right, let's go again. Connecting too, which is weird. I think I need to heal. Go through him. Go through him. Hit him. Stumble him. I got him right on his ass, see? Where's this stuff? Come on! The pillar protected him. The pillar protected him. Such BS. I'm standing right in the orange. I do the R1. He had his head buried in the pillar, so I didn't get my crumble. Hey, drinker of beer, cheers. Yeah, weekend was good. Exactly. Exactly.
No way!
Exactly. Miyazaki, please.
Come on.
See, if you get directly behind him and you do the lion's claw, it breaks his poise. It's hard to get directly behind him, but that seems repeatable. The very beginning, the opening phase there, at the very beginning, it seems like that might be repeatable. Let's go. Gets me every time. I'm too far away from him. I need to be closer. But I don't want to go near the bridge because I'll fall down that stupid hole. See how he backed away? I didn't get the shot. So you don't always get it there. Oh, come on! There's this distance you have to be. If you're too far away, you can't get your shot. If you're too close, you get clipped by everything. It's hard to keep that specific spot. Again, he backed away. Look, he didn't even really back away that time, but I didn't get any damage on that lion's claw attack. And again, he backed away. I got no damage. Now he's jumping back every time. I don't get any hits. Damage on him. Oh, come on with that claw attack. Why can't I not time it right? It may not even be worth going in on that because every time I go for it, I lose half the flask, or I get it and then he backs off and I don't get the reward anyway. Maybe it's not even worth doing that one. I wonder if I could get in on that one. I'll try one more time. All right, he stood around that time. Still lost half a flask. Where he stands up, that's a good one. Where he goes way up on his hind legs. See, he moved again. He moved again. See, I didn't get it. That one there. That's a good one. That's a good one. I get countered, though. I get countered every time. I hardly ever get out clean. And he moved again. That's my problem, is getting out clean or him jumping back. Stay there. No, he moved again. See, it's not worth it. He keeps moving on that one every time. One more hit will do it. Oh, come on. You know what? I want to get health. I want to get full health. So that I don't have to heal in the second part. There it is. Bam, okay. I don't have to heal because I already healed. So we'll just focus on this thing. Lock on, he jumps. I'll stay put. Roll under him. Now he moves. Roll under him. Lion's claw. He goes up. Lion's claw. Right on his ass. I didn't get the crumble. I didn't get the crumble. Get out. Oh, I thought that was going to be that blade thing. That Millennia thing. One. Two. Oh, shit. That's the one I'm supposed to do the stone on. I saw the orange flash, but he was way up above my head. And am I supposed to fire it as soon as I see the orange flash? Or am I supposed to wait until he's coming down and fire it as... I don't know how you do that. All right. Let's go. Next death, best death. I want to be more aggressive with the first phase. When he throws those darts, I might be able to roll in. My problem is he keeps on dancing. He keeps on jumping backwards. So I wait for my turn to get my shot. I get in there clean. I do the shot, and he jumps backwards on it, and then he counters, and I get damaged and don't get any reward. Okay. Go. See, like that, right? He jumped back. I got no damage on it. This one I'll get. I ran out of stamina. This one I can get. You're just not allowed to, there's only one time when you can drink safely. Either behind a pillar or when he throws darts. I have not found another safe moment to drink. Right here you can drink. Oh, Jesus. I can drink here. Here? Oh, we got it. Except I got countered. See, it's not worth that claw one's not worth it. He goes backwards every time. I don't get any reward for it. This is one of these, he's not going to do anything but dagger attacks the entire fight. This is a bad RNG one. I got countered. Alright. Chad, I suck at that clocker. He dodged backwards again. Bro, you're annoying when you jump backwards. So you can't heal any other time but the darts. Throw darts so I can heal. Throw darts so I can heal. With that roll, I gotta wait super late. All right, come on, baby, come on. This is an annoying one. This time he's taking forever to do the moves I got. I don't understand, chat. I'm not allowed to have a single drink. I got no flasks left, and I haven't even got past this first phase. That's how bad this first phase is. That's how bad this first phase is. I haven't got past first phase yet. He's done nothing but the bullshit attacks. Nothing but BS attacks the entire fight so far. Come on. Oh. Dagger, 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 dagger. Throwing the darts, dagger, throwing the darts, dagger, claws, dagger, dagger. Give me the free there, thank you. Oh, jump backwards, no reward in dead. And then when he does the move that I can damage, he runs backwards and I can't hit him. That was a bad RNG one.
Boo!
Yep.
Boo! No way! Are you out of your mind?
Exactly.
Come on!
I can hurt him when he throws the boulder. I can hurt him when he does the stick the thing in the ground and swipe it sideways. And I can hurt him when he gets up on his hind legs and slams the dagger into the ground. Those are the three that I can punish. But he keeps on. I get a bad RNG session where he only does them very seldomly, and then when he does them, he jumps backwards, so I don't get any reward anyway. And he quick counters and hurts me. All right, we got one. We got one. Let's count how many it takes. I think it's like 5. 2. Now we're getting a good RNG. So we got 3 on him so far. No, come on, I was running towards you. I got 3 on him so far, right? See, that's good RNG, that's... Well, how did that not count as a hit for him? He didn't jump backwards. He was within range of my knife, but I don't get a hit. It doesn't do any damage. I don't understand that. Apparently, your reach is amazing, though. I rolled in on those claws. I managed to dodge them perfectly. I did my attack. He didn't go anywhere, and I got 0 reward. It didn't do any damage. Five didn't quite get it, no. So is it 6? Did I get to 5? I don't know, because, well, the 5th one, I don't even think it hit him. It hit him, and it didn't damage him. He took it like a champ, and his red line didn't move an iota. Does he get iframes or something? I don't understand. He didn't jump backwards. I got it on him and nothing happened. All right, let's go. Miyazaki's cheating us. I landed 5. Didn't do it. To get those 2, though. I gotta get him to throw darts. He's gotta throw darts. There we go, now I can heal. Three. I have to take damage to get it, though. So we need 6. Next one will do it. So just be aggressive. All right. So when we get to 5, just get aggressive on the 6. I gotta heal him. All right. Now let him come at me. Roll. He jumps. Roll. He does a spin. So I want to get behind him on that spin. He does the same opening every time, right? So when we go to second phase, he's going to do a leaping sword attack. So I'll just wait. I'll roll that. Then he's going to follow that with a spinning sword attack. If I can get in behind him, I can do the lion's claw on his butt and maybe crumble him down and get massive damage right from the get-go. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's not easy. But I like the fact that we can flatten them with this thing. So we need 6 hits. So we've got this down now. We need 6 hits in the opening. And then, I don't know, probably similar in the second part. Crumble his butt. But you gotta be right behind him, because he does more damage directly behind him. If you're not directly behind him, you don't get it. So he jumped back on me. I got it, but he hurt me too. That's 2. I wonder, do you think you can get in on that one? Oh god, a pillar got me. The pillar screwed me up. I got trapped on the pillar there. I wonder if I can get in on the dark throat. It's hard to get in without getting hurt, though. It's very rare I get a clean. 5. See, one of them didn't do the same amount of damage as the other ones. Because I'm on 6 now and I still don't have him down. Come on, bro. I'll just be greedy there. 3 didn't connect? Oh, okay. I need to heal now, though. Okay, stand my ground. He jumps, I dodge. He goes again. It's a spin to win. I need to get behind him. See, I need to get behind him on that. That's my problem now. I didn't do it right. Ah, he moved. That one there, that's disastrous. I don't know what to do with that. I've got to figure out how to move. I don't think I need to move against him. I need to move against the arena in a certain way. It seems like his butt ends up right next to that pillar on the side. So if I roll towards the pillar if I just ignore him, dodge his first attack, and then roll to the right-hand side of that pillar. If he does that spin-to-win move, he's going to end up with his butt facing me, I think. Trying to get his butt in my face, chat. If I dance him, I'll end up like I did there, on his side or somewhere that I don't want to be for the move. Let's go again. That was a good entrance. That was a good one. Health is good. Where is he? Where is he? Oh my god, I'm in a totally different place. That was weird. That's not even in the right spot. Tried to fire it, didn't work. I can't get it to work. I switched to the stone, I tried to fire it, I knew he was gonna go orange. Didn't get it. Did I kill the invader at the bottom of the ramp? Are you talking about the guy that I got the stone from, the Blasphemous Claw? Or is there another invader? I did kill an invader, not at the bottom of the ramp, but farther over, like down and through. If you're talking about him from Volcano Manor, we killed him. But if there's another one, then no. Right, what I'm saying is, okay, yeah, he's gone. Over on the bridge on the far side, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, we got him. All good. Underneath him, I went in for the hit and I couldn't roll out. I was stuck. I was stuck in his groin. I couldn't go anywhere. I knew the explosion was coming and I was trying to roll out of it. I'm stuck in there. Stuck under him with my big sword. Clean. That was nice. One. Oh, come on. we got it on 5. Man, I must have got one more than I thought. All right. I'm healed. Lock on. Switch to the stone. Dodge it. He moved. I don't know. I didn't pull it off. I don't understand how I'm supposed to use that thing, because I know he's going to go orange. I push it, he just slides forward and smacks me. Boo! Exactly! Exactly.
Boo! No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on!
Come on! Who is this gamer, and why can't he play Souls games properly? It's a lovely neighborhood we live in, chat, with the dragons in the air, tornadoes everywhere, broken buildings, a giant black flame dog in the Coliseum. It's a really nice neighborhood. Knock, knock, knock. Excuse me, Mr. Malakath. It's your local HOA. We understand you play loud music at night. We have to come in and talk to you for a second, sir, about that. The DLC. I'm gonna get my butt handed to me. Stay there. See, it's not worth it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. Every single time I do the claw roll in, I don't get rewarded. 0 damage on my attack. I got hurt though. I got hurt. It's not worth it. This one maybe. This one I got. But I had to pay the price for it. I'm not doing it. Oh, I get hurt anyway. This one I'll do. This one I'll do. I only ever get the claw one, like one every 5 or 6. I'm just gonna roll it. Let's go. He didn't do it. The button, I pressed it! It doesn't work in time. I'm too busy switching back and forth between heals and the rock. I'm never getting the rock to work. He hardly ever goes orange anyway. I'm gonna probably kill him with my sword before I'm ever gonna see that orange thing. I'm gonna have to dance forever for that orange thing to show up. Forget it. I'm taking it off my belt. Terrell, I'm sorry. I tried. It's useless for me. I'm better off just dancing and hitting this guy and getting the occasional crumble. It's occupying too much of my time switching back and forth between it. I've got a full health. I switched to it.
Come on!
He immediately ruins my health. Now I'm low health trying to use it, so I gotta switch back to my flask. Then the second I take the drink, then he does the orange attack, but I'm no longer got the rock on because I'm healing. It's just a comedy of errors switching back and forth between the two. Forget it. I'm gonna leave my flasks on, that's it. We're going with the sword, no more rock. The rock was a big waste of time. Let's go. Claw attack anymore. That's a big waste of time too. Microsecond. Alright, I got aggressive on the last one because I knew I was going to get it, so. Heal. Roll it. He didn't do it again. So he doesn't always repeat the second jump, only the first one. Twice. Now I'm not using the rock. He's gone orange twice. What the hell is that? Sometimes you get way easier fights with him than other times. Yep. Sometimes you get way easier fights with him than other times. That time he kind of let me heal a bit, but every time he was over top, every time I was within like hitting range, he did like explosions that hurt me. The crazy sword flurry thing hurt me. And jump in the air and spin sideways that killed me. Okay. Boop. Okay, buddy. What's going on? I guess I could counter his counter. I guess I could counter his counter there. Because I take damage, but I can get another hit in probably. Because it's a throw thing. I could probably counter his counter. I'm going to try that next time. Jesus Christ. He sticks it in the ground. I know it's an AoE explosion, like that. So I gotta roll back twice to get away from it. So I do. I roll back twice, and he immediately looks at me, comes over and dashes and hits me with the sword anyway. Ugh. Go. I could go with a lighter sword in the second phase, but if I'm not going to get the crumbles, I mean, but if I can get the crumble on him, but he's not doing he doesn't do the same thing. The opening move is the same, the first jump is the same, but then the second one's not. It's different. If he does, there's one that he can do that I can get behind him on. The other ones, I don't get behind him. He's like up on the pillar and shit. Your reach is stupid long. Your reach is like I underestimate it all the time. Stay put. He doesn't stay put. I can't get the second the sword goes to hit him, he's gone. The second the sword goes to smack him, he's out of there. He's not tanky. He's easily crumbleable. He's not hard to, it's like, it's easy to get that. He's pretty weak, actually, except for the fact that he just goes everywhere. He doesn't stick around to get hit. He just is, he's never in one spot more than a couple of seconds, and it's not long enough to get the shot. And the times that he is there long enough, you can't have the shot because he's AoE blasting or he's butterfly knifing all those blades everywhere. Or he's shockwaving you. The actual times you can touch him, he's not there long enough. Let's go. crumble him with singles. We can crumble him with singles, chat. Swap singles and still crumble them, okay. Okay, if I can crumble him with singles, that's what we'll do. I got about half of his second phase down before he got me, right? Okay, let's do it. Crumble with craft singles for a delicious snack. Okay, we can I didn't realize I could do that. I didn't realize that I could trade singles and knock him down. I thought I'd had to get a heavy skill hit to knock him down. If I can trade singles, those are faster, and we'll be able to pull that off. I don't know if they have to be in a certain succession. Probably can, but it's got to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, crumble, something like that. If I get them too far apart, nothing. Is there any, you know what? My Flask of Physic has a poise breaker in it, doesn't it? What if I get rid of the magic, which isn't helping me at all? I don't even know why that's on there. Why was that even on there? Put the poise breaker on. Break stances. Enhance charged attacks. Is that considered, a charged attack is like when you hold the button down. Does that also count for skills? Probably not, right? Because there's another thing where they separate charged attacks and skills. That probably won't help. That's probably not, a skill is probably not considered a charged attack. Yeah, I'm gonna put the stance breaker tier on. There's not really anything other than damage negation and stance breaker, probably. There's a talisman for skills. Shard. I'm wearing it. Yeah, I have it on. I have it on. That's the one I have on. That's why I said they're probably two different things. Because if you look at that shard, it boosts attack power of skills. But I'm not using. But maybe I should replace this actually, because I'm not using the skill. Oh, I am using the skill in the first phase, so I need to leave it. Okay, yeah. I'm not using it in the second phase. Enhanced charged spells and skills. Damn it, I can leave everything the way it is, I guess. But let's fix the Flask of Physics, because maybe that'll help me on my... When I'm swapping singles with him in the second phase, maybe I can crumble him faster. Because we did crumble him with singles in the second... Because I can... That's a much smaller window I need if I'm just going to hit him with a light attack. And if I can break him with light attack, which I did do once, then that's all I'll need. If I get naked, then the Blue Dancer Charm should give some damage. The Blue Dancer Charm. I don't know if I have that one. Blue Dancer? Is it called Blue Dancer? I don't think I have anything called Blue Dancer. No, I don't have a Blue Dancer charm. All right, let's do it. I think I got enough to do it. Maybe that improved crumbling on stance breaking will help me in the second phase with single attacks, because single attacks seem like the way to do it. I shouldn't have put the flask on early. I should have waited for the flask. It was a mistake to put that on early. Crumbled him with 2. That's a big improvement in stance breaking. Usually it takes 4, right? We crumbled him in 2 there. Now he's right up in my business. We crumbled him at 2 there. That was pretty impressive. He didn't stop spinning. He didn't stand still for a moment. Like, he didn't let me get a single shot. He didn't stop. Jump, land, spin, spin, land, spin, spin. He didn't stop, so I don't think I got a single blade on him there. He didn't stand still for a moment. I mean, he was in the same place, but he wasn't standing still. He didn't sit. He didn't hang. He just kept moving, spinning around and moving the sword around. And all right. That was pretty good, though, for break. I don't think I want to fire the Flask of Physics off until the second phase, though. I want to keep it. I'll hold on to it now. I don't really need it for this guy. I mean, it was cool that I crumbled him in 2, but I don't have to crumble him in 2. I'll get to the second phase. Unless I really screw up, which is known to happen. That might be a good opening. If he repeats the same, we can use that pillar as kind of like a motion limiter for him. Now the Flask of Physics. single time I swing, he jumps or he moves. He's there, and I swing, and the second I swing, he moves. The second I move the sword, he goes away, and I don't get a single blade on him. He's there, I go to swing, and he's gone. And I move in, and he's there, and I go to swing, and he moves. It's so annoying. Can't get a friggin' blade on him. I can dance him a little bit. I can move around to heal a little bit, but every single time I go for a hit, he's gone. It's annoying. Yeah. Because he's putting some kind of, if he hits me, he puts some kind of a black flame curse or something on me. That black flame stuff that he's, when he hits you, he's knocking down your health. It burns you down like a fuse and corrupts your health bar. So if I stay here and try to use this pillar, get him over around this pillar. That seems to work if I get him around that pillar and like totally limit his motion around the arena. Okay. He's gone every time. And I can't get a shot up. You were already following, but I appreciate the refollow. Nice to have you here, as always. Are you enjoying me getting the shit kicked out of me? All right, let's go. We didn't crumble him at all. I hit him, what, 4 times, 5 times? He didn't crumble. How is it that I was so easily able to crumble him with singles last time? Like, we traded singles and I knocked him right on his ass, and now I'm trading singles and getting no results. And I put a buff, and last time we did it, I didn't have a buff on. This time I do have a buff on. Weird. All right, let's do it. Weird. All right. It's a fun fight, though. I am enjoying the fight. It's a little bit camera bossy in the second phase, a little bit smashy in the first phase, but it's still dancy. I'm still enjoying it well enough. All right, I'm full health. Yeah, that pillar seems to be a good meta. I can't get the blade on him. He jumps, I counter, he's already gone. I counter, he's already gone. I counter, he's already gone. He comes out and kills me. I can't get the blade on him. Maybe I shouldn't fire a shot on him in the opening phase. Maybe I should just wait till he settles down or something. I don't know. He never settles down. He never settles down. I can't get the blade on him. Every single time I swing it, he's already gone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it for Alan. Alan, this one's for you, bud. This run, I'm gonna do, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna name each run after a member of chat. And we're gonna keep doing it until we get a victory. And then that will be the MVP of the day. So the first one belongs to Alan because you just followed us. So Alan, this is your run. Good luck. I'll do my best. Godspeed, Bronson Costanza. All right, here we go. Alan, run, take one. I'm sorry, Alan, I'm sorry. No! Alright, I'm gonna work backwards up through chat. Next run's the overspawn run. See, I like working him around this pillar because one of my problems is he constantly jumps backwards. Alan is now cursed. No, he's not cursed. Alright, let's do the overspawn run. Here we go. I like working around that pillar because one of my problems with my attack was he was always jumping backwards. But if I have him near the edge, he can't jump backwards because it's like an invisible wall. So he's kind of my prisoner there. Hey, Midori, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you, sir. Let's go. You want me to kiss it? I'll kick it and kiss it. He might like it. Here we go. All right, the overspawn run. Let's do this. Get in there. See, he can't jump backwards on that ledge. That was my problem with getting my attacks in, but he can't jump backwards on that ledge, so that helps a lot. Two. Oh, I crumbled him in two. How's that even a thing? How do we crumble him in two, chat? How do I crumble him in that? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to you. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm dead. Now we crumbled him in two that time. Explain that to me. All I did was swap singles, like we always do. Has it got to do with the way he moves? Because I'm catching him so soon after his flourish, so he's like low stamina? Is it a stamina thing? Is it like other times his stamina's built back up? But because he's flipping around early? Oh. All right, drinker of beer. You're up. The drinker of beer run. Let's do it. The drinker of beer run begins. I knocked him down with two light attacks. I crumbled him with two light attacks. It doesn't make sense, right? It has to be because he just finished doing a crazy spin to win, and I hit him just before his stamina started to recover or something. Because another time I went in there, I traded 7 hits and didn't get a single crumble. Here we go, drinker of beer. You're up. Don't thank me yet. I might die as soon as I enter the arena. This is the Iran. Get drunk, and win. Okay, here we go. Let's keep him stuck over by this pillar. Oh. I don't like that when he washes your face with a dagger. I hate that. I hate that face wash dagger move. I wish my lock-on would work. Oh, my freaking Miyazaki and the lock-on. Sorry, drinker of beer. He wouldn't come around the pillar. He stayed on the other side of the pillar and just stayed there, and he stayed there. So I had to peek out to get him to come around. And then my lock-on broke, and I couldn't get my lock-on back. And then he hit me like 4 times, washed my face with his dagger. So annoying. All right. Reg, you're up. The Reg run. Here we go. The Reg run begins. Roll check. Congratulations, Midori. You finished it nice and stoned. That's all the effort you're worth. I'm sorry. Here we go. Well, we're doing 1 run for each person in chat. So now we're on the Reg run. I'm sure if I don't get him down, we'll be repeating names. I need to get him over. He didn't run this time. Notice how he's taking his sweet time getting over here. There we go. He won't do any. Look, it's all daggers and claws. Look at this. Look at this baloney. Let's go. I'm full health, mostly. Just gonna get the flask on. Where is he? He's way that. What's this? He's not even in the right. Where am I compared to where he is? That didn't make sense. That didn't even make sense. That wasn't anywhere near the beginning, the normal starting for this fight. Oh my god, what the hell was that? That wasn't even the right opening. He was on one side of the arena and I was on the other. And he was climbing up on the backsides of pillars. I couldn't see him. Sorry, Reg. Over and out. Kesmond run. Let's go. Kesmond run. Here we go. Pull out my best wrestling moves. So what game are you going to do now, Midori? Have we put down Lies of P? And has Lies of P been banished to the naughty box? Make Haraloo proud. Hey, Indova, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Shit. Come on, I ran forward! I need to heal. I need to heal. like to hit you with something. Apparently I'm not allowed, though. Come on, bro. So annoying. Stay there. Oh, come on. And then the quick spin to win at the end. Oh, Kesman. That was a good run, though. That was a good run right up to the moment he jumped above my head, went sideways, and did the buzzsaw move and just mowed me down. Who's next up? Who's next up for a run here? Let me look at this. We haven't done the Midori run yet, but who, Dr. Claw. I think we have got to do a Dr. Claw run.
Old Appletrees says this is so excruciatingly delightful. It warms the cockles of my heart to see the death counter rise like a phoenix from the ashes. This struggle bodes well for the future. Back to underneath my bridge I must return.
Don't you ever feel like you have to stay under your bridge, Appletree. We love you here. We love you here. Nice to see you, sir. Hope you're having a good day. It's beer o'clock. It's beer o'clock. It's time for the Dr. Claw run. It's time for the Dr. Claw run. Kez had the best run yet. Kez had the best run yet. There's some sticky packaging glue on this can of beer. Let's get rid of that. All right. Little Corona can ASMR. There you go, chat. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a good one. It's nice hanging out with all of you on the struggle bus. We've got this guy. I just need to get, like, that was a good run there. The Kesman run was a good run. Now let's do the Dr. Claw run. Maybe what I should do is fire my flask of Physic just before the transition so that I'm not having to hit 2 flasks and dance the black dog in the second phase. I can have it ready to go before second phase. No, it's the way they do the Corona cans here is they put like this really sticky, tacky stuff on the side of the can, and then they stick 6 cans together, and then they put like a handle on top. So you've got like a handle that's stuck to the top, and then like the cans are stuck together, and it all like works like that, and then you just peel them apart. I don't know if I have one of the handles over there or not. Let me see.
Old Appletrees says, did you know ESO has made $15 million a month for over 10 years?
This is the handle thing. This is the handle thing, the Corona thing. It's like, it looks like this. And they stick the cans go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they kind of like hang down from these sticky tabs. They stick in there like that. 1, 2, 3, like that, and then the other side, 4, 5, 6. And then there's like a thing on the top for your fingers to hold it, and you have like 6 cans of Corona. Some sticky goo. Did I know the ESO has made $15 million a month for over 10 years? Holy shit. That's a lot of money. A month. I'd like to make $15 a month. 15 million a month for 10 years would be pretty good. What's that? That's 180 a year. That's 1.8 billion. Is that right? In 10 years plus interest? Did I get that number right? maybe I got that number wrong. Did I get that right? I don't know. Something like that. More Core Keeper. Got Not Giving Up on Lies of P. Thinking about getting Silent Hill 2 for P. When does that come out? When does Silent Hill 2 come out? They gave your mother some of my sticky goo last night, Trebek. Any horror games for October? I'd like to do Alien Isolation. That's a game that I enjoy. Alien Isolation. Shockwave and I are going to play a co-op game. Obscure 2. We're going to give that a go. Little Nightmares. Isn't there a new one coming out? Little Nightmares 3? Is that going to come out for how? I've played 1 and 2. I can always replay stuff though. But if there's new stuff coming, it'd be fun to do new stuff too. But for sure, there'll be some scary stuff. We'll definitely do some scary games in October. I don't know if we can get a whole month's worth. I don't know if I can get like a whole month's worth. Can't do like a horror month. It's very hard to find good horror games. Most horror games are exactly the same. Reanimal. I've heard of Reanimal. Yeah, that's very Little Nightmares-y. I saw the trailer for that. You played Little Nightmares 1, gonna start 2? Awesome. Awesome. They're good games. They're fun games. I like games like that because a lot of horror games, they do the same shit. It's like you're standing all alone. How familiar is this? Walking simulator in a very unpopulated world where it's only you walking down very sparse, dark hallways, interacting with some puzzles and some letters and maybe a creepy mansion with noises and jump scares. But really, that's it. That's pretty much every horror game ever. Except for the good ones. It's hard. They don't really go all out trying to make good horror games. It's hard to find good ones. There are some, for sure, but a lot of them are just long hallways of nothing and walking along with jump scares and nothing going on. Beyond Two Souls, I played that. That's a good one. It's not really a horror game, though, but it's definitely got the supernatural stuff going on. Puzzle brains to wrinkle the brain. I like playing puzzle games. I did the Talos Principle. That was a really good one. I never did the second one. Pippity Poppity did the second one. Heavy Rain, I think, is a cool one, except the goddamn controls. I don't like the controls on Heavy Rain. It's annoying. The Heavy Rain controls are annoying. I played it and it annoyed me. Have I played the Resident Evils? I played 1, 2, 3. I played 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I played 5 with Shock and we rage quit it because it annoyed us. 6 I never played. 7 I played. And Village I played. Yeah, I played all the Resident Evils. We can always replay a Resident Evil in Halloween times too. All right, let's do this. Heavy Rain is good, just the goddamn controls are so annoying. All right, let's go. Oh, what run? This is the Dr. Claw run. Dr. Claw run, right? Oh, shit. Oh, my God, Dr. Claw. I'm screwing it up. I'm dead. No, I'm sorry, Dr. Claw. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dr. Claw. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure. I got trapped under his body again. He raised up and slammed down, trapped me under his body. That was a hell of a run. That was a hell of a run. All right, who's next up on the list? Let's see. I got to scroll back to honor.
No! No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on!
I gotta make sure I honor previous. Oh, seconds past. There we go. I gotta honor the previous chatters before I do the newer chatters coming in, like Apple and Midori. Okay. All right. So this is the seconds. This is the seconds past run right here. Seconds past run begins. Someday I'll do ban runs and put some stake in the game. Yeah, ban myself. I'll ban myself. All right.
Old Apple Trees says, quick, seeing as you have a handlebar tash, will you be growing a mullet?
I have a handlebar mustache. I'll be growing a mullet. No. No. What handlebar mustache? I just got like too lazy to shave scruff going. I'll try to get rid of that. I'll try to get rid of that in the next stream out. All right, here we go. Should I have a waxed and handlebar mustache? Should I do that? Should I go for it? Come on, game. Sorry, seconds. Oh, God. All right, let me get reset for seconds. Let's try to get this guy now.
Big Xenom 85 says, at Old Apple Trees, Quicks and Pip are cosplaying as pirates for TwitchCon.
Is on. Quicks and Pip are cosplaying as pirates for TwitchCon. Oh yeah, is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? I crumbled him in one. I just crumbled him. How is this a thing? How did I just crumble him in one? Explain that. This a thing? Oh my God! Explain that! At the power, by the power of seconds past. Where is he? Does he even know? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. I just crumbled him twice back to back without effort. It's the power of the ghost of seconds past is upon us.
Come on!
I don't get it, chat. I don't get it.
Holy shit! Come on!
That was too good. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I figure that out. Figure that out. How do we go into the arena and suddenly crumble the dude twice in a row and just destroy him? The power of seconds past was upon us, chat. That was weird. That was weird. There you go. Seconds was the winner. Seconds is the MVP. Or you're all MVPs. But the seconds run did the job. By the way, if you ever are interested in getting any information about Sekiro, talk to Seconds, Midori. Talk to Seconds. Seconds is a Seconds Pass, or This Horse, as you know him in chat. This Horse. I call him Seconds Pass because he has an alter ego, an alternate Twitch name. He is a Sekiro master. So if you have any questions on the Sekiro, he's your man. Now where am I? Woo! Did I get a weapon or something? I think I got something. I got 220,000 runes as well. I demand you do the crumble clip. You mean the clip that? I'll have to go back and find it after stream and hook it up. I can find it though. That was weird. I have no idea how that went down like that. I have no idea. I just went in and did what I normally do, and he fell flat on his ass. He must have known it was the seconds past run. You're proud of me. Thanks, man. That was crazy. All right, here we are. I think we should cash in those runes before I go too far, because otherwise, you know, they're going to get lost. So if we're following the plan. If we're following the plan of Terrell, he told me keep leveling your vigor till you get to 60 for the DLC. We were hammering intelligence. And then he suddenly said, okay, now you need to hit vigor. So I'm thinking that's probably what we should do. Unless chat has other ideas. How many levels is this? 2? 2 levels. He was saying crank the vigor till you get to 60, because we've got the intelligence up to 51. Plus I've got intelligence talismans that raise
Doctrine says Quicks, this is it. I demand you go and defeat Mug and start the DLC. I can't wait until December. Please, no more waiting. Let's go.
Well, there's a problem with that, Reg, is I have to buy and download the DLC. I don't have it yet. I will definitely do that. That's not an issue, but I can't just immediately do DLC right away because I'd have to get it and download it. But
Boo! No way!
Yes, way!
Are you out of your mind? Come on!
Okay, Sly, how are you, man? Deepu Barman, did I get it right? How are you? Cheers, social. Welcome to chat. I hope you're having a good time. Deepu Barman. I'm a terrible.
Come on!
I'm a terrible gamer.
How? Holy shit!
I'm not worried.
Old Appletree says Quicks must fight all major bosses before the DLC.
Are you out of your mind?
That's what chat's been telling me, though,
Come
Reg.
on!
I know you're pulling your hair out, but I think we're gonna fight everybody. I think Radagon won't be too hard to beat. If I remember correctly, Horaloo might be a problem. Second phase, I gotta learn the dance. I know he does a lot of flying around. I don't think Elden Beast will be that bad. If I remember Radagon correctly, he's parryable. He's very parryable, is he not? That's the way to beat Radagon, probably. Need at least have to see some Millennia Carn. Oh yeah, there's Millennia. I forgot about Millennia and all that.
Old Appletrees says no DLC until Millennia is down.
Yeah, most of the chat, Reg, wants the game beat proper, I think. You're just gonna have to... I'm sorry, buddy. I know you want to see me get my ass kicked even more. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my ass kicked even more. Elden Beast with Torrent? Can you really do Elden Beast with Torrent? Is that even a thing? I didn't even know you could have Torrent in that fight. Right, just like, God damn it! I gotta get that, I don't even have that thing you guys were telling me about. I don't think I have it. The Moog Shackle? I have a shackle, but it's not the Moog Shackle. I have a different shackle. I have a Morgott Shackle, I think. Is it the Morgott Shackle that I use on Moog, or do I need a Moog Shackle for Moog to slam him down to the ground and hold him there? All right, so I'm going to crank up. Doesn't seem like anybody has said had a differing thought. So, in keeping with Terrell's advice, and just for those of you that don't know, Terrell is the kind of guy who pulls out his Excel spreadsheet monitor and does all the numbers for this game. He's got all the numbers to the decimals. He knows this game cold. So I'm following that advice, I think. I'm gonna crank the vigor up. But he is also the guy that told me to go fight the Deathbird, but didn't tell me to fight the Deathbird. He's also the guy that told me to use the stone against Malekith, and we never used the stone. So he likes to, he thinks I'm better than I am, which is flattering. Okay. All right, that's done. And here we are. So this is kind of very, oh, let me see what I got from Malekith, too. I got a weapon, didn't I? I got some few things here. Remembrance of the Black Blade. Take the power of its namesake via the finger reader. So that's for like extra gear, maybe a new weapon or something. Malformed so those Dragon Greaves, Dragon Helm. These things were off of the Tree Sentinel, right? So the only thing I got was this, the Remembrance of the Black Blade, and the runes. Cool. Cool. So nothing too major. A boss set or boss armor or boss something. Okay. All right. So now where am I? I'm back in the city, but the city's destroyed. So should I explore? Can't use torrent. Maybe this is... Maybe there's, I forget. I don't remember this section of the game. This is very Ashes of Ariandel. This is very like, I'm expecting Gale to be here over the hill somewhere. That was a sudden victory. I was not expecting the Malekith to go down that fast. That was weird. I must have hit him. I must have hit him in the balls. That's the only thing. The only thing I can think of is I must have clipped the guy in the nuts, and he went down like a sack of potatoes. Because he went down hard twice with ease. I didn't do anything except hit him once with my weapon, and he crumbled immediately. Is it maybe it's an RNG thing? Is that crumbling like? It shouldn't be though. Is it like an RNG thing? You have a % chance to crumble him on a hit, and I just got lucky and got 2 in a row? Because that was really weird. Looks like we're going up, eh? This whole place has been destroyed. So by killing, what's the lore? What's the lore of this? So, I mean, I know where I am, but obviously the place is completely covered in ash now. By killing Malekith, is this like some kind of Anor Londo thing? By killing Malekith, I destroyed an illusion? Was he maintaining an illusion that's now revealed as... Is this the real area? Or was this, right, because we lit the urge, right, I forgot about that. Right. Melina lit the tree on fire, and herself. So the fire spread and burned the city down. That makes sense. That makes sense, Midori. Alright. Okay. This is why you made me get the Bolt of Grand Sex before, because if you wait, you can't get it. Got it. We should level that drinker of beer. I haven't leveled that yet. We should level that, because I have lots of access to... I mean, it is time for a change of look. But I'm having problems. We haven't leveled up my, like, equipment carrying capacities and stuff, so, What would be the right outfit for... We could try... I wouldn't mind trying a new weapon. That would be fun. What would it take to level that thing? How much soul runes do I have left? I don't have a whole lot of runes left. Do I have any in my inventory? It'd be fun to try a new weapon. If it was leveled, I need a leveled weapon. Could I get it up high enough? I only have one rune. 7,500. It's a very fun weapon. It's a spear, right? How much would it cost me to level it? Why don't we... Let's go find out. Then we could pick a look to go with it. Where am I right now? I'm in East Capitol Rampart. Okay. Let's go look at it. New items can be bought. What? I don't need to bring bell bearings anymore? Alright, let's go see what we can do with that thing. Do I need... I probably need somber stones. Is it considered a magical or a holy... But the problem is I might... Oh, you know what? I might not be able to use it because it probably has weapon requirements that I don't meet unless we respec. It probably has weapon requirements that I don't meet because my is it arcane or whatever it is, holy, whatever it is that's needed. Faith. I probably don't have enough faith to use it. Where are the spears at? I need 40 decks. 40 decks to use it. No, wait. What do I need? Yeah, I need 40 decks. What do I have? I'm 20 levels too low. I'm 20 levels too low. What could we steal from? I don't know if it's a good idea to steal from anything. Intelligence for the magic build. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Probably doesn't make sense to spend money on it because I'm not going to be able to use it. Not with... I don't even think... What would my dexterity amulet do? Another Crab's Treasure game? Yeah, that was a good game. I didn't mind that game. It was fun. It was a cool little game. My favorite part of the Another Crab's Treasure was the Japanese crab on the sushi boat when he pulled out the chopsticks, like he pulled the chopsticks out like they were like a katana and snapped them in half in the second phase and came at you. That was my favorite part of that game. That game was trolly though. There was a lot of troll in that game, Innova. A lot of troll in that game. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this lightning thing. What would my... If I swap that out for the dexterity amulet, that takes me to what? 25. I'm still 15 levels short. And at 100,000 a level, that's a lot of runes. I'll have to... I won't be able to use it this playthrough. I'll keep it though. It's nice to have it for this character. Let's go see what the ladies opened up in the shop. They said they got more stuff. What did they open up? You missed that part with the samurai. Here, I'll play it. I'll play it on stream. It was cute. Let me see. I'll play it on stream. Let me find it. I don't remember what the name of that crab was, but he was like a samurai crab. Haika. His name was Haika.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, let me see if I can find the cutscene. So it's Heikea. I think this will be the cutscene. Wherever it's... find where it starts. This is way more than the cutscene.
God! If I'm...
There was some citizens
Okay,
here
they
planning on
they click-
unearthing some value.
They clickbaited me. They told me this was the Haika boss fight, but I don't see the Haika boss fight. Where is it? Oh, here we go. It's in here. Here it is. All right, here we go.
Boo! Boo! No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on!
That was cool when he pulls the chopsticks out of the package like it's a samurai sword. That was cool. Then he splits later in the half. He splits them. There it is. He starts beating the shit out of you. It's a game. It's called Another Crab's Treasure. Another Crab's Treasure. It's a fun game. It's got some cool mechanics. It's fun. It's cool for exploration. It's a cool little game. I wouldn't pay full price for it. I wouldn't play full Crabfest, exactly how. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but if you can get it on a sale or you can get it where, you know, CD keys or something, it's a fun, cute game. It's very trolly, Midori. They make a lot of areas where they're shooting you and triangulating on you from different directions, and it's hard to get through some spots. Crabby souls, yeah. All right, let's see what these ladies have for sale. What did they add to the accounts? Those we always had those. Nothing new there. I don't think if they added something, they didn't add very much that I can tell. I always had the stones. I don't see what they added. Something down here probably, a spell or something. Nothing that I can notice off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't see anything super new there. Unless it's in a different shop. Is it in a different shop? No, I always had, unless it's in shop 1 or 2. I don't think so. I think all that's the same stuff. How much is it? I don't know, Midori. I'm not sure. It's probably one of those like $30, $40 games. It's cute. It's fun. It's got some good combat in it. I would try to get it on sale though, if you could. $30 on Steam, yeah. You might find it for cheaper if you checked like CD keys or something like that. You might find it for cheaper. Let me see. Check too if it's on, I don't know if it's on like Game Pass or anything, if you have that. I don't know if it is. You can get it on Steam, Midori, for $12. There you go. There you go. They've got it on Steam on sale right now, in Canada at least. 63% off. You can activate in Canada. It's currently in stock. I'm sure NA would be the same. I'm sure if you checked in on the States page, the .com instead of the .ca, you could probably get it. CD keys, you can get a lot of stuff a lot of times for good prices. I got this suggestion from Mr. Evil Shockwave. He's the one that put me onto CD keys. I've never had any problems or issues with CD keys. I bought a lot of games from there. But there you go. You can use PayPal, your credit card or whatever. $12. That's Canadian $12. So that would be even cheaper in the States. So check them out. That's a Steam key. Instant delivery key. Give you the key, fire it on, you got it. That's a good price for that game. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, so there's nothing really we can do here, right? We were going to check out leveling. We were going to check out leveling the lightning staff, but we can't because I need a dex value that I just don't have. So back to where we were. Over here somewhere, right? East Capitol Rampart. That's where we were, right? That's a good deal, yeah. 12, 13 bucks Canadian. What is that? $10 American? Good price. A third of the price. So, which way did I come in? I gotta go this way, right? Okay, so right now it's pretty much I go where they're showing me. I guess we're going over here, but why is this? Is there anything here to get? Nope. No, CD keys, it's just the key. CD keys, when you buy online, what they'll do is they'll send the key to your email that you give them when you buy. So you'll get an email from them, you'll get a receipt, and you'll get an email with the key in it. And then all you do, you probably know, I'm sure you know this, you just go to Steam, if it's a Steam key, right? You just go to Steam, and in the lower corner, they've got add a game down here, and you just click on add a game, and then you add activate a product on Steam, and then you type the key that they send you in there and confirm, and it'll appear in your library and you can download it. You just use add a game, activate product, and you just type the key in there. Yeah, they'll email you the key. All right. They do have console keys. You have to just make sure. You have to make sure a few things, Drinker of Beer. Make sure that it's activatable in your area, and make sure that it's a key for the platform you're using, whether that's Xbox or PlayStation or Steam or Epic or wherever. Mostly they do PC stuff, but they do have console stuff. Primarily it's Xbox stuff, but they do have some PlayStation stuff, I think. You just have to make sure that it's for your area. That's important because some keys are only working in Europe, some keys only work in the States. Well, North America usually, but it'll tell you right on when you click on it, it'll tell you what kind of key it is, what platform it's for, where you can activate it. Yeah, no worries. It's a good place to get if you're playing a game, like if you're a streamer and you're streaming a game and then there's another game that came out that you want to play, don't jump on it right away on Steam and whatnot. Look at the CD keys or other places. See if you can get a key, when you're ready to play it. If you wait a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, a month before you're ready to play it, you find that a lot of times games will go on sale. Since you're not going to play it anyway, it's just going to sit in your library till you pull it up. Might as well save some money. All right, where are we going, chat? Where are they taking us? Where are they taking us? I'm guessing we're heading back to the Queen's bedchamber. Don't we have to fight Gideon, though? Isn't Gideon around? Is he optional? I know that Gideon the All-Knowing. We haven't had our run-in with Gideon. Capital outskirts. Am I going the right way? Am I screwing this up and doing it all wrong? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't feel like I should be doing any of this, because this is already activated. But I was just following the path, the only path that was available to me. I feel like what I should probably do is just fast travel. I felt like maybe they were taking me somewhere, but I feel like they're not. Now that I'm here on this bridge, I feel like they're not taking me anywhere. I feel like I should go in here somewhere. Or did they lock me out of these places? Like the Queen's bedchamber and those places. Aren't they in here somewhere? Did they lock me out of those places? I don't see them showing up on the map anymore. Didn't we have some sites of grace here? They're gone? Do I have to reactivate or find a new way in or something? You fought Gideon the All-Knowing after Horaloo, but you're not sure if you can fight him before. Oh, it's after, is it? I feel like I'm missing some sites of grace now. Did they take some sites of grace away? Did we not have... We made it all the way up to the Erd Tree. They've taken some shit away from me here. Why would I want to leave the Golden City now? I wouldn't, would I? Or do they want... Maybe they want me to go here and explore for Halig Tree. Maybe I need to go out here and do some exploring out here. So I should probably fast travel out here somewhere. This is all in self-enclosed though, isn't it? I can't get anywhere from here. What I remember about Halig Tree... What I remember about Halig Tree was a place where you had to go to solve a puzzle to unlock a seal to go through a door to get into the tree. That was in the snowy... is that this place? Or is it farther on? I remember a place you had to go where there was... It was pretty trolly. And there was like... This isn't it. I remember a place in the winter. It's probably in here somewhere, and I have to find the way in here. Farther west, I haven't uncovered it yet, so it's in the dark zone here. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure chat wants me to fight Melania. So I should do something like go here. Can I do it though? This is a mountain ridge. Can I go past this mountain ridge, or am I locked into this place? Maybe I should try it from the other side. That's Windmill Heights. This is all. You can't go for there from here. That's all. This is all no-go territory. That's walled out. Maybe that's why they're taking me out on this bridge. Grand Lift of Rold. I've heard of that. That's over
the
here.
The doctrine says I believe you already have the 2-disc keys.
I do.
So go back to the lift to activate.
Right. I do have the 2 keys. I don't know where that lift is. That's in the winter area, isn't it? But didn't I already activate that lift? Didn't we already activate this? Is this not activated? So what did we do? Did we run around this thing or something? There's a new option. Oh, okay. So something else happens now that didn't happen before. Okay. Let me go see what it is. See, I thought we did this already, but you're saying there's something new happens? didn't switch? What do you mean switch? You have to switch action when you're standing there before you hoist the medallion. Oh, so I screwed up? Okay, hang on. Go back, try again. How do you guys learn this stuff? I would be so lost without you guys running around. I wouldn't know where to go or what to do. Okay, so I gotta go up here and do some kind of switch action. Switch action. Hoist secret medallion. Oh, I didn't know there was a... Okay. All right. Let's go. So is it going to go down now? Or go even higher? Or does it just do the same animation, but now I'm going to go to a different spot? Googled most of it, I won't lie. It's very confusing. So now his eyes are going to be green. Okay. Okay, so where are we headed? So I'm still going up. I mean, I remember this area. I think I remember this area. Isn't this the area where it's like stupid, crazy snowstorms and rune bears and lots of troll? That's what I remember, an area like that. I was expecting that when I went into the winter area and I didn't get it. So now I'm thinking this must be what it is. Is that this area? Where it's like ridiculous. It's like ridiculous rune bears and troll everywhere and snowstorms and... The hidden path of the Halic tree. That's the area, the town. It's up the top north, right? Far, yeah. I know the town. I know the town, and I know that its town is also trolly, and there's a seal on a door that I have to unlock to get to the tree, and you have to solve a puzzle in the town. I might be, if this is a super trolly area, I might be better off changing up the setup here to magic now. I might be better off with a magic setup here. How come my magic flasks are empty? Shouldn't I have had magic restored when I sat at the... Because it wasn't equipped, it didn't restore it? So now I want to do sorcery damage, magic damage, faster casting speed, and I want to raise my intelligence. Then I want to put on extra magic oomph with my Burger King hat. Just put a sackcloth on for lightness. Put on my Glintstone Chris, which has the big hitter. That's the heavy hitter. And we'll put on the Lucite Staff with the Corkscrew, the Helix attack. But I don't have any magic flasks at the moment, so I need to get a... I need to find a Site of Grace to re-up on. You remember the invisible assassins in the town? Do you know how to make them appear? I don't. Last time, the only invisible assassin that I ran into was in that cave, and I summoned a spirit. I summoned like 3 shielded soldiers so that they would last a long time, and the invisible assassin would attack them, and I would be able to know where he was because he was attacking them, and then I killed him that way. But if there's, I don't know if there's throw a bag of flour at him. I'm not sure how you make him show up. Octopus ovary. Astrology is racism. How are you doing, Cole? Oh God! How you doing, Cole? I'm getting flattened by this boy. I'm dead. No! They're so trolly, chat. These guys. These friggin' glass cannon shooters. Doing all right? Nice to see you, Sarah. Hope you're having a good one, bud. There's a merchant just in the north of the capital city, just inside the city walls. He sells an item called Sentry's Torch. If you're holding the Sentry's Torch, those assassins show up. They're not invisible, just in case you... Yeah, I definitely get... What, do I need to care? Are the invisible assassins... Is that for the city that I'm going to? Let's do it. North of the capital city, just inside the city walls. Wondering when we're going to get to the DLC. Well, chat has spoken, Co. They want me to play through the main game fully and then do the DLC. Other than Reg. Reg wants me to get to the DLC as soon as possible to get my ass kicked left, right, and center. But he's outnumbered right now by chat, so we're going to play through main game. We just beat Malekith, and now we're doing Halig Tree for Melania. Then what would it be? Then it would be... Horaloo, Gideon, Radagon, and Elden Beast. Is that right? I'm going to get my ass kicked left, right, and center, regardless of where you get. It's true. It's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, you know, in that regard, Reg is going to get his pound of flesh. I could probably run by those things. But it helps if we kill the invisible guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where is the merchant north of the capital city? All right, let's find out. Let's go and find it. All right. North of capital city. Here's capital city. North of capital city. This guy here. The hermit merchant. And what is it? Some kind of torch?
Well, the divorce from one's trade.
Sentry's Torch. 7,000 runes, okay. Just enough.
Something else?
Can't use it though. Why? I can't use it! I can't use it, drinker of beer. I need 15 faith. I've only got 6. That's 9 levels at 100,000. That's 900,000 runes to use it. I think we're screwed. I think we're screwed on the invisible torch shower. Can still use it for that purpose? Oh, you can? Okay. So we're not screwed? All right. Purchased. Just can't use it as a weapon. Okay. Well, I wouldn't use a torch as a weapon anyway, so that's good. All right, so we got it. All right, acquired. Just can't fight with it. Okay. Gotcha. So back to the lift. back to the lift, back to the secret passage. Now I'll have some magic flasks. Right? I should. No, look, they're still empty. Why are they empty? Why are my magic flasks not refilling? Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. Chat, I'm an idiot. God, I'm an idiot, chat. That's alright. Don't mind me. It's because I allocated everything to health, didn't I, for the fight earlier? Don't mind me. There we go. God, I'm stupid, chat. Don't mind me. I forgot I did that. I totally forgot I did that. I was just getting used to having 13 health flasks. Okay, back to work. Here we are. Okay. Let's pick up my runes and carry on for where we left off.
This underscore horse says the pro move is to put your blue flask in your pouch so you can use it without shuffling around your main item menu.
You're right, this horse. I did do that before. For Plaxidusax, or whatever his name is, the lightning dragon. I did do that before. I didn't really find it that much better for me. Because I'm so used to doing it the stupid way, that it's actually, the stupid way is actually more effective. And it's like two-finger typing, right? Obviously typing with 10 fingers is way better and you get way faster. But if you've never learned to type with 10 fingers and you've just been a two-finger typer, you're pretty fast. You've become pretty fast at your two-finger typing. And to do the 10-finger typing obviously is superior, but there's a learning curve. So you're going to be way worse at the 10-finger typing for quite a while before you're as good as you were with your two-finger typing. And then you're going to exceed the two-finger typing by a mile. That category where, like, I'm effective enough with my two-finger typing. But I know what you mean. I did do it before. I did go here and put it on the pouch over here for Plaxidusax, but I didn't really feel like it was much different for me. It probably definitely would be if you had if you were like a super pro and you were using a lot of like bleed and stuff on your weapon and making a lot of changes. These guys are everywhere. These things. Have I found the invisible ninjas yet? No, I don't think so. If you're a two-finger typer, I highly recommend Mavis Bacon. Yeah, Mavis Bacon's good. I have one called, I have a typing one that's really good called Typesy. I think it's called Typesy. It's a really good course. Have I used it? You can lead the horse to water, but does he drink? That's the problem. Do I sit down and put my hands in an uncomfortable... It's like learning to play the guitar, this horse. I'm a piano player. I'm used to this position, very comfortable and wide open. Playing the guitar is suddenly turning your hand sideways and cramping your fingers up and learning these chords and going through the calluses on your fingers that are painful and sore until you get them built up. That whole process. Can't wait for some typing game streams. Go back down the level just behind you and drop a rainbow stone over the edge of the broken rail. Okay. Did I aggro somebody? I did. Over here somewhere? The broken rail. Is that a broken rail over there? No. Over here? No. Where's my lamp? I should have my lamp on. It's dark in here. Halfway up. Oh, on the mid-landing thing. Okay. This thing here, there's a broken rail. Ah. Drop a rainbow stone. Do I have any? I don't think I have any. I can drop a glowstone. Same deal? Same deal? I don't have any rainbow stone. I could drop a glowstone. It is accessible. Should we go down there? Oh, secret area. Secret area. Secrets, huh? Don't know where I can go here. Straight across? Oh, God. Okay. What am I gonna gain from this secret area, though? Am I gonna gain anything? Is there like, because that was just a flower I gained, a flower that I'm not using. Is there some good loot? Whoopsie. I don't know where to go here, though. Do I have to keep? It's a death root. Okay. We can take. I already have. Oh shit. I forgot about you guys. I already have a one death root that we can take back to the beast clergyman. Because Malekith was just disguising himself as a beast clergyman. He actually isn't a beast clergyman, right? He was just disguised as one, not the actual beast clergyman. So how am I supposed to figure? Are they going to show me, like, how does one know where one can walk here? I don't want to, like, die 500 times trying to get to every spot. Can I? In Dark Souls 1, you could fire arrows and they would stick in the ground in the spots. Can you do that here? Any throwables? Just glowstones, I think. Rocks or shiny coins? In Dark Souls 1, you could shoot arrows and they would, if it was a place you could walk, they would, like, stick. I got knives. I haven't used any knives. Would knives work? What do I have the most of? I've never used any knives. 36 of these babies, crystal darts. Would they stick and show the spot? They do, they show the spot. No good there. What? That doesn't make sense. No good there. So I can't go in either of those open windows? Or that open window? Better hope there's no gaps. Where's my glowstone so I can light this area up? So I can see them better. I've got rune fragments as well. Where's the glowstones at? I only have 9 of these. Can walk straight in that door? Are you sure? I thought I tried that and I fell to my death. Oh, there it is there. All right, I'll try. Okay, maybe I tried to walk into the window before. Oh shit. Oh, come on. These little guys are so trolly. I didn't know there were 3 of them in there. I thought there was only 2 of them in there. Okay. They hit like a ton of bricks, these guys. Honest to God. I mean, I'm what am I? Level 50 something health? They hit like a ton of bricks. 7 dwarves. Don't you mean magical people? What was it that Walt Disney changed it to be all woke? Magical people? Magical beings, that's what they changed it to, right? Oh, my knives disappear? Get out of here, you little... It was dwarfs, it is dwarfs, and always will be dwarfs, I agree. If you want to make your own movie, if you want to make your a movie about something, about magical beings, then make your own goddamn movie about magical beings. Don't take a successful, beloved old movie and change it all around and redo it and expect people to pay money and embrace you with open arms. They won't. I got nothing wrong with magical beings. Make your own goddamn magical being movie. Come on, Hollywood. Come up with some original ideas. Stop rehashing. I don't need Rocky 9. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Now where, chat? Did I get the thing? Did I get the thing that is the thing? What did I just pick up? I didn't even look at it. I was too busy going on a dwarf rant. No, I got some sacramental bud. I should sit down and smoke some sacramental bud. And some vulgar militia greaves. Is that what I got? So I didn't get the thing yet that we want. So now where? I saw there's loot lower down. I don't know how to maneuver myself on this whole deal. Is it like a stairs that go down or something? There's loot over there. That went right through, so that's not a place to go. That went right through. Is it only one walkway here? Maybe it's another spot I have to go. But then how would I get out of here now that I'm here? I'd have to teleport back out? That's no good. That's no good. So it's just a bridge going back and forth here. Hey, Pip! Hey, Pip, what's up, bud? I dropped down here. I didn't get anything super fancy yet, and now I don't know. I can't go that way. I can't go that way. Is there some... Okay.
Oh, no way! Are you out of your mind? Come on! Come on! How?
I don't have any, Pip. I don't have any rainbow stones.
Holy shit!
I have 0 rainbow stones. Maybe I can go buy them somewhere. I didn't have any on me at all. That's why I was using the daggers, because the rainbow stones are... If I drop a rainbow stone, will it light up the whole area? Do I have a weapon art to paint the ground? Do I? I have no idea. How did you know to use Mog's flame blood... Mog's still alive, though, isn't he? Do I have that? I don't even know if I have that. How would I know if I have... I mean, how would you know that that would paint the ground? And how would you know that Mog's flame blood spray will paint invisible floors so that you can see them and walk on them? How did you know this? Well, I know you have a brain, but it says in the description... But you'd have to read through, okay. So what is Mog's blood spray? Is it a Ash of War? It's an Ash of War called Mog's blood spray. I don't think I have it. Mog's still alive unless I got it off of fake Mog. I don't know. I don't have Mog's shackle. I don't have Mog's shackle. I have a shackle. I have a shackle, but I think it's Margit's shackle or something. Where would it show up, that thing? It's a consumable? Where does it show up at? One of these? No, these are remembrances, right? Doesn't show up. Is it a key item or something? Is it it's a spell? Maybe it's a spell that you cast. I don't see anything that looks like... Would it be Mog Shackle or Margit Shackle? That'd be like a holy spell or something, wouldn't it? Incantation? Do they put incantations on a different spot? They do. Okay. I don't see it. I don't know if you can buy rainbow. Can you buy rainbow stones? I don't know. I don't know what merchant I go to do that. What is Mog Shackle? Is it it's a spell, I would assume, right? Some kind of holy spell or something? Or is it an Ash of War? I didn't see it in the I don't have it anyway. I think I've got Margit's Shackle or something. I did see that, but I don't remember where I saw it. I don't see it here either. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I would have thought it would have been like a spell. It's an item? The shackle is an item? Really? Okay. So it's gonna be... here somewhere. Got all kinds of grease. I've got the "You're Beautiful" noise. You're beautiful. These are just remembrances, aren't they? These are all just remembrances. I don't think I have it. I thought I did, though. I thought I had a Margit shackle. I guess I don't have that either. I thought I did, though. Don't have it. Okay. So I don't have rainbow stones. I don't have a shackle. What was that other thing you were saying, Pip, about blood, Morgit's blood spit or something? What is that? Is that an item or is that a spell? Morgit's blood flame spray. What is that? Is that a item or a spell? I don't think I have that either, but blood spit. That's an ash of, it's an ash of war. I have a stomp. I don't know if it's an ice stomp. I remember having a stomp in my ashes. I thought I did. I could have sworn we had a stomp. I think I've even used the stomp. So these are my, okay. These are where it would be, the stomp. That one. I've got the storm stomp, but you said I need like an ice stomp? I think I have it. I get the mighty shot, the enhanced shot. I don't think I have any of the things you guys are talking about. Hoarfrost Stomp can be found in the following location: Liurnia, Lake of Lakes. Dropped by an invisible teardrop scarab found roaming a shallow body of water southeast of Caria Manor. Do we really need these things? What if I just... Is there a place I can just go buy these rainbow stones? Wouldn't that make things a whole lot easier? Can we not just buy a bunch of rainbow stones and then we can throw rainbow stones? If the rainbow stones do the job? Do they light up the walkways? Or no? No worries, Kez. No worries, Kez. Lurk away, buddy. Can we not just get... Where can we buy rainbow stones at? Anybody know? Let's just go buy like a buttload of rainbow stones and throw rainbow stones. If they light the walkways up, if they don't light them up, if they only light up a little bit of the area right where the rainbow stone is, it's not going to help me, is it? Can buy rune fragments? I have rune fragments. Can you craft rainbow stones? Maybe you can craft them. I have a lot of rune fragments. Well, but will rune fragments work, or do I need rainbow stones to light up the walkways? I thought Pippity said something about lighting up walkways. If only you had a colored item that lit up the walkways. I didn't know they did that. I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of, like, these things. I got 75 rune fragments. I got a bunch of those. Will they do the same job? Or I use the rune fragments to craft the rainbow stones. Is that what you're saying? Do I have the recipe for rainbow stones? I do. There we go. Let's just craft a bunch. This is all we need, is it? Let's just max it out. Just max it out. Done. Did that work? There, now I got 75 rainbow stones. We can equip those. Alright, so now we go back and we can throw rainbow stones and they'll light the walkways up. Once I friggin' deal with Tweedledum and Tweedledummer here. Where's his friend at? Where's your friend at? Alright. So drop down here. Here we are. Now, you're saying if I throw these things, it'll light the whole walkway up? It does? Doesn't light up shit. That doesn't help me. That just leaves me in the same predicament I was already in. Now I'm just in the same situation I was already in. But Except, I guess there's an area here. I'm gonna run out of rainbow stones. Is it a staircase going down? Is that what I got here? Oh, really, bro? Now, how is he able to stand there, but I'm not? I just threw a stone straight ahead and it said no. Now it's saying yes. I don't get it. I don't get it. He counts as a rainbow stone. Exactly. Okay, that's no go. Damn you, Miyazaki! I'm guessing it's straight ahead over there. It's not really where I want to go, though. I was thinking we were going down there. Get wrecked.
Pippity Poppity says please heal.
There you go, buddy. Healed up just for you. Now... Okay. Oh, shit. Who was it in chat that told me to jump down here? I need to scroll back and ban that person. Who was it? Let me just let me just scroll back and find out who that was. Was that Innova? I'm thinking maybe Innova. I don't know if it was. Let me see. Oh, it was Drinker of Beer. It was Drinker of Beer. Let's go. Hey, guys, Delight. How you doing? Cheers. Now, did my rainbow stones stay or are they gone now? No, of course they're... What? I didn't do anything different than every time we jumped down the side. I didn't do anything different. I stopped and walked over the edge. There goes the runes. I don't think I had that many anyway. I didn't do anything different than what we always do. This...
Come on! How?
This moment is brought to you by Drinker of Beer.
Holy shit!
Chat has sent me, Dr. Claw, on... Drinker of Beer has sent me on a mission to explore this space down here. I don't have enough stones to keep throwing stones all the time here. Maybe he'll kill the little kids in there. Will he kill the little dwarfy guys? Maybe he'll kill all the little dwarfins. Nope, they're fine, chat. They're fine. They're perfectly fine. He didn't kill anybody. How are you still alive? Are you that strong? So all I did was kill one of the little things? One of the little dwarfy guys? I know if I hit him in the beak, he dies. Well, he stuns, I know that. If I can find his beak. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, my God. Miyazaki, please. Okay. Chad, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call it. I'm calling it. My cup is full. We'll bring that back tomorrow. Had enough of that right now. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That was fun, though. I did enjoy that. I didn't have any rainbow stones. I didn't know that I could craft rainbow stones, but it makes total sense. That gives, because I was wondering why you would collect up all those little rocks just for no reason. It makes sense that you collect them for making rainbow stones. That makes sense. That guy is just to smash you in the face until you're dead and doesn't give you a chance to do anything with 3 totally trolly dudes down there. I might have to run that 6 times before I successfully make it in and out of there. So let's call it here. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I guess we'll go to the Stake of America. Start from there next time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. No stream tonight. There's no stream tonight. We finished Mirage. It's all done. It's all finished. It's completed. The next stream will be tomorrow afternoon for Elden Ring, right back here in this spot. I've got Space Marines 2. We'll put into the Mirage spot, but not tonight. I've got things I need to do tonight.
Boo!
Oh, stop it!
No way! Are you out of your mind? Come on!
I'm glad you enjoy the new boo emote that I threw up there. I'll try to find some more to throw in there as well. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time of day is for you. I will be back tomorrow for some Elden Ring. We'll go through that trolley zone and work our way towards Millennia. She's next up on the hit sheet, right? Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Yeah.